the moment that I knew that I was onto something was it was the first ever class that I held, and I begged my sister to come because I needed 20 people in the room, and she sort of eye rolled at me and was like, fine, she's not into any of that sort of stuff. Total skeptic, never meditated in her life. Anyway, she was like, okay, fine, I'll come for you. And she sat sort of front and center in the front row, and I could see her, she was there under duress. And when we got to the end, we got to the arm hold, and I was so nervous because it was the first one that I'd sort of had to lead in public. And I was walking around the room. I was walking through everybody, and everybody was in their own experience, and they had their arms up, and I was, talking through it, and I was sort of a bit lost in it. And I came around to the front, and as the music crescendoed into the kind of that moment, and then it comes down, and I've layered in heartbeats after the music finishes. So it sort of comes down into this thing, and everybody said, and my sister was sitting there, and I came around to the front, and she just had tears like streaming down her face, and she was still in the position. And I get teary thinking about it because I've never seen her release like that. Had to quickly look away because I started to cry in the middle of the class because I was so overcome with her emotional reaction to it. And I thought, if I can make her, if that has that effect on her, then this has to be out there in the world.
You've got something.